Have you ever felt a sudden chill and watched tiny bumps appear all over your skin? Maybe while listening to an emotional song, watching a scary movie, or stepping into a cold room. They're called goosebumps. But here's the strange part. Goosebumps are actually a survival mechanism, a biological superpower inherited from ancestors who lived millions of years ago. The problem, humans don't really need it anymore, yet your body still activates it every single day. Goosebumps happen when tiny muscles attached to your hair follicles suddenly contract. Every hair on your body sits inside a small pocket in your skin, called a follicle. Attached to each follicle is an incredibly tiny muscle. When that muscle tightens, it pulls the hair upright. At the same time, the surrounding skin gets pulled inward, creating the small bumps we call goosebumps. This reaction has an official scientific name, piloerection, which literally means hair standing up. So why does your body activate goosebumps when you're cold? To answer that, we need to travel back millions of years. Most mammals are covered in thick fur. When cold air arrives, goosebumps lift the fur upward. This traps a thicker layer of warm air near the skin, acting like natural insulation. Think of it like puffing up a winter jacket. More trapped air means more warmth. For furry animals, goosebumps are actually useful. For humans, not so much. Because compared to our ancestors, we're mostly hairless. Our goosebumps still activate, but there's very little fur left to fluff up. But cold temperatures aren't the only trigger. Fear can also cause goosebumps. Imagine hearing footsteps behind you in a dark alley. Before you even consciously react, your nervous system jumps into action. Adrenaline floods your bloodstream, heart rate increases, breathing speeds up, muscles prepare for action, and goosebumps appear. This is part of the famous fight-or-flight response, a survival system designed to help you escape danger. Millions of years ago, raised fur could make an animal appear larger and more threatening, kind of like a frightened cat puffing itself up. Now things get even stranger. Some people get goosebumps from music. No danger, no cold weather, just sound. Scientists call this phenomenon frisson, a sudden wave of pleasure and chills triggered by emotional experiences. When a powerful song reaches a dramatic moment, the same reward chemical involved in motivation and pleasure. As emotional circuits activate, the nervous system can accidentally trigger goosebumps too. Your body reacts as if something incredibly important is happening, because to your brain, it is. Here's something most people never realize. Humans aren't the only animals that get goosebumps. Dogs, cats, chimpanzees, mice. Almost every mammal uses the same biological system, which means goosebumps are incredibly old. Scientists believe this mechanism evolved long before humans even existed. Every time you get goosebumps, you're activating a survival tool inherited from ancient mammalian ancestors, a biological relic that has survived for millions of years. So if goosebumps barely help modern humans, why haven't they disappeared? Evolution doesn't remove something simply because it's outdated. Traits usually disappear only when they become harmful. Goosebumps don't cost much energy, they don't hurt us, so there's very little pressure for evolution to remove them. As a result, the mechanism remains quietly sitting inside your skin, waiting for the next cold breeze, scary movie, or emotional song. The next time goosebumps appear on your skin, remember, your body isn't malfunctioning. It's activating an ancient survival system, a leftover superpower from ancestors who relied on thick fur to stay warm and survive danger. Millions of years later, the fur is mostly gone, but the program is still running. Your body still remembers a world that no longer exists, and every goosebump is proof of it. If you learned something new today, please like and subscribe for more weird science facts with BioBuddy. Because sometimes the strangest things your body does have the most fascinating explanations.